Dan's putting on the screen there, that takes you to our YouTube, and all of our shows are always available to watch back on YouTube, as well as you can watch them back on the app. But they will obviously on the app and on the website eventually disappear. But on the YouTube, they're there all the time, so you can look back. You can look back to our first ever show.
You can go right back, can't you?
Yeah.
There we go. So I'm just putting this through. I've got a palette knife here. I should have taped it top and bottom there because you saw that lift. Hopefully that hasn't smudged it. Now, with anything like this, any pastes with your stencils, make sure you clean your stencil off straight away. I've got a little washing up bowl here behind me, and I'm going to put both my spatula, my palette knife and my stencil straight in water. There we go. Isn't that just pretty?
Like
now I've got one that's already dry because obviously you need to let that dry. And I've got one that I did last night, already dry.
And you were thinking, what can I use that heart stencil on? That is fantastic on the papers.
It's great, isn't it? And I like that because with stencils you can obviously go through with ink on quite a light background. But if you've got bolder, here's me putting my hand right in the wet one. If you've got bolder backgrounds, something subtle like a glitter paste is a lovely effect on it. So that's going to be my backdrop.
Lovely.
But we won't use the wet one. We'll use the dry one. And then I'm going to grab the prehistoric party because I just love the little dino.
Is that still available? Prehistoric?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 5 prehistoric parties left.
Be quick with that one then. And there's an adorable little dinosaur in this set.
Evidently, I didn't know this, but Taz wanted to next door. Oh.
That was loud, sorry.
That woke you up. Taz next door, a producer, when something sells out, it goes red. And she said it's just a sea of red on a screen. That's all she can see is red, red, red. But there's still prehistoric party if you like that one. You've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. Oh, they're just adorable. Again,
they're so cute, aren't they?
Use the Tracy Hay paper pads to add colour to, or you can colour it in or paint it. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, so many different ways to colour them in. You can really have fun with these.
Yeah.
As before, I'm just going to use some ink pads just because for speed. And I'm going to colour my little dinosaur in with green. So we'll go with
You could use these characters in the swatch books that we've got in the show as well. And also you can introduce them into your planner, the Evelyn Sage planner.
Yeah, they'd be lovely in a planner, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
There's so many different ways. Now I'm going to colour my dinosaur in greens and blues. So I want the balloon to be like a complete contrast. So I'm going to come in with orange because that's really going to pop. And
pop the balloon.
Pop, yeah, really going to pop. And if you really wanted to make it fun, you could use the sparkle pens like I did earlier. But I'm just going to use some normal water.
You could put some glossy accents over the top of it to make it look as if it's a shiny balloon if you wanted to.
Yes, that would be a fun effect, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to paint my little dinosaur with this green. And as always, I'm keeping my colouring really simple. So we're going to...
And Tracy always makes it easy to cut the characters out.
She does.
There's no need for dies, really, because you can easily fussy cut them. Even the spiky tail
even the little elements. And I'm going to show you something, actually, because I've got 2 ready done, because there's 2 different ways to do this. Because he's got a balloon string. I haven't stamped that very well, have I? It's a bit blurry. But anyway, I should have used my Sizzix stamp platform, shouldn't I?
Mm.
There we go.
Okay, there's 1 left of the stamps. Prehistoric party. Party for 1.
So I'm now going to come in with a nice sort of...
I think it's 13 sellouts at the moment, if I counted correctly.
It's going to be literally everything, isn't it, by the time we're finished? There will be nothing left. Tracy's going to be packing away for the next few days.
It's gone. Prehistoric party's gone.
That's a good point then to jump to the one that I've already coloured.
Okay, now we've got the prehistoric, what was it?
Prehistoric party. We've got...
the paper pad.
The paper pad.
Right, prehistoric pastels, we still have that available, and this is the pad that Tracy was using for the body skin.
Yes, you can actually stamp your character on there, your little dinosaur, and it will give you that lovely sort of... It's like a scaly sort of effect, isn't it?
Is this all we got left now? It's one of the only paper pads left. And what else is left? Have we got any of the swatch books? Our swatch books are still there. Okay, we can go on. Yeah, okay, not everything's completely sold out yet.
So I've got my lovely background with the hearts. And then from this set, you've also got a really nice happy birthday, which goes really well. So I've stamped that onto a little label die. I think that was a Sizzix die. Now, for fussy cutting out your little dinosaur, you've got two options. Because I'm going onto a background that's got that paste, I've fussy cut the string. Now that is a little bit fiddly. I went in with a craft knife there.
Okay.
If you're going onto a more plain, a flat background without texture paste, what you could do is stamp your image onto whatever background. Let me just grab a sheet of just something plain where I haven't put texture paste all over it and made it bumpy. Right, we'll stamp him on here. Say I wanted to have him on this.
Mm-hmm.
What I would do is stamp him directly onto it, like so. Then you can fussy cut and just ignore the string, because then when you pop it on top, you've got the string.
Right.
So there's two different ways of doing it, and it depends what I would be putting it on. Because I knew I was going on texture, I wouldn't really be able to draw the string on or stamp behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two different little techniques there to save you fussy cutting that string if you don't want to.
That's good showing that. Brilliant.
So there we go.
Excellent. Okay. Now, some of the books that we still have left. Okay, the swatch books. Now, the rainbow glitter is this one. So this has got holographic, it's like a translucent holographic cover to it. The books are the same, it's the covers that are different. That's the only thing that's different to the books. And you've got 50 sheets, and the quality of the paper is amazing. This one is very limited stock, and the idea behind it, I didn't get it to start with. When I saw it, I thought, But now you explained it to me, and I thought, oh yeah.
Yes.
All of the ink pads, all the products you've got, whether it's paints, whether it's inks in pens, pencils, whatever you've got, and different ways of using them as well. That's what this is all about. It's a little swatch of colours that you've got, brands that you've got, what they look like when you use them with blending pads, what they look like when you use them with brushes. So it's your reference guide to your stash, to your treasure that you've got in your craft room.
Yeah, and you can have a book for each different type of product, because you're not just limited to ink pads. We've got the stencil on the show today. They're out of stock at the moment, but we will have, Tracy's got a stamp set, so you can stamp your ink. She's also got a die set. That means you can use the die set with your cardstock, so you can swatch all your different colours of card as well.
You can bring in Tracy's characters to actually be a part of the swatch book and make it fun.
Decorate the pages. You can really personalise it. And I think it's just lovely. You know, if you've got swatch books already where you've done your own, you tend to just have like a splash of colour.
Is a swatch book a new thing, or has it been around for a long time?
It's been around for a long time, but no one's done it in a fun way like this.
Right.
They've always just been a bit boring, and everyone has different methods where you might, put drawer in boxes and do them yourself, or to have something as pretty as this to do it, I think encourages you to keep it up.
Well, Diane and Angus is in for this. Jackie in Greater London's in as well, so making swatching fun. That's what this is about. Then we've got the painted rainbow. Now, this doesn't have any holographic on it, so if holographic's not your thing, it's like watercolour card, isn't it?
And I love the idea of having the different finishes, because you will end up with more than one of these, I can tell you, because once you start swatching, you will want to swatch everything you own.
5 left of this, that's all. £11.95, 50 sheets, made down in the South Coast, so UK made.
You've got 50 sheets, they're lovely thick cardstock, so you won't get any of your inks or paints bleeding through to the other side.
And your swatch book will be totally unique to you, because things that you own, other people won't have. Things other people have got, you won't have, so everyone's unique.
Yes, and this is kind of an ongoing thing. Tracy will bring these back along with the stamps, stencils and dies as she gets them in stock. So, you can buy one today and then maybe next time pick up the stamps, because Tracy knows this is something ongoing for all of us that we need to organise.
When a new ink pad comes out and you buy the whole range, you can swatch those, so it's an ongoing kind of record of what you've got.
As you buy more things, you need to swatch them. So when you run out of one book, you can buy another, and that's the idea of having the different covers, really.
You might need to buy this for something happening at the weekend.
Yes.
Maybe.
See, I know you're terrible with secrets, you are.
Didn't say a word. As my producer told me. ORH, 870. That was Taz, not me. Didn't come out of my mouth. Well, it did come out of my mouth, but it came out of hers first. Right, okay. This is the other one. Take a little look at this.
I love this one. So you've got that lovely holographic. It's quite subtle though, and then the sort of rainbow circle at the bottom, and you've got colour in different languages there.
Absolutely. $11.95 for each of these really beautifully made XVH807 is your item number. Okay. Okay, now the stencil that will obviously give you real kind of character images and interesting images into those little swatch squares you've got here. So you've got 3 circles, 3 kind of squares, and then you've got the hearts down the bottom as well there. So if I just hold it up to the squares, you'll see that they fit.
Yes, they fit perfectly in the squares. So you can choose, I like to mix them up and have sort of all of them on one page because they just look so pretty. If you want to have your book very uniform and quite plain, you could just do the circle and have them all the same so that it all looks very uniform. But I think the design elements are beautiful. These also can be used outside of your swatch book because if you think about it, you could stencil ink through those and they would make a lovely background.
We've got 6 minutes for a final demo, is that all right?
What have we got?
I don't know what we've got left.
The grape set, has that gone? What have we got left?
Oh, we can do the grape set. Oh, the grateful.
Have we got
We've
any of
got
that
4
left?
of the stamp set left, so grateful.
Okay, we'll do a bit of that.
I'm sorry if you're watching this on repeat and there's nothing left. All I can do is apologise. We'll have a look ahead to what's on tomorrow as well before we say cheerio.
And I think this has gone as well. I was going to use this paper pad, which was Under the Sea. I think that went earlier. But
I might have a glass of that when I go back tonight.
Yes.
Celebrate.
Celebrate a
A
busy
brilliant
day.
evening.
A lovely day. We've had fun, haven't we, Dave?
Yeah, it's been great.
So I've used the Under the Sea, which unfortunately went earlier, because I just thought that splash is just perfect for using.
3 left.
Now, where have I put my stamp set? Let's find it. Here it is. So we've got this lovely little elephant in his wine glass. So
You don't need a straw, it's got a trunk,
yes, that's true. Could have used his trunk, couldn't
got
he?
a built-in straw.
All right, so let's stamp this lovely one up. And I'm going to stamp it on watercolour cards again. And then we can colour it in. This is a great set if you've, I can think of so many of my friends that I would make a card with this. I'd fill it with white wine and give it to my friend Debbie because she's a white wine drinker. And it's great, you can kind of personalise it. And of course it doesn't have to be wine. The glass could be anything really, couldn't it? It could even be a soft drink.
It could be. What is this soft drink?
Not in my house, but some people don't drink wine, I suppose.
Not everybody's cup of tea.
No.
It's weird, I've probably told this story before. When I was a smoker, which I haven't been for a long time now, I only used to like red wine. And then when I gave up smoking, and coffee, red wine and coffee I used to drink when I was a smoker. I gave up smoking and I went straight off coffee, only drink tea. I hate red wine, I'm only on white wine.
That's interesting, isn't it? But I suppose smoking really does affect your taste buds, doesn't it? And white wine's more subtle, I suppose. So I've got a grey ink pad and I'm just doing my lovely little elephant. And of course you could cut this out and he doesn't have to be on this glass. You could play around. If you think of the citrus one we have with the lemons and things, you could definitely
2 left.
Play around with him.
Of So Grateful.
This has been a bit of a mad show, hasn't it, Dave?
Well,
it's been a bit of a mad show.
It's been great. It's been brilliant. I love it when it's like this.
Yeah, I do. I love doing.
I love it that you're loving it at home. I love it that Tracy's so happy, and yeah.
So I'm just adding a little bit of depth by coming in darker. And as before, I've got one I've already fussy cut. So
Painted Rainbow Swatch book has now sold out. That's gone. So that was the one that had the watercolour cover on it. We've still got, I think, the holographic ones. I think 1 or 2 of them. We've got the Rainbow Just available.
just.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you want to look at what's coming up tomorrow quickly? We're live at 1, as we always are. I'll see you tomorrow with Debbie and myself with the brand new launch of the Christmas Retro Collection. 2 o'clock, Clarity Crafts. Paul is back for some more festive magic. Dawn and Spellbinders will be here. Dawn Wheeler, birthday girl recently. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, Clarity Crafts with Paul again. 5 o'clock, Crafter's Companion with a template library back in stock. More from Clarity at 6. Crafter's Companion with the whimsical stamps with Debbie at 7 and Spellbinders with Dawn Wheeler rounding off the day at 8 o'clock. That's live from 1 tomorrow, Wednesday. Glass of red?
Glass of red. So what I've done is the one that I've finished. You can see I've coloured in the wine, and then I came in with like a light blue. Because glass
is not clear.
Glass is
or
not
white.
completely clear, but you don't want anything too overbearing. So what I did was a very light blue, and rather than sort of colour it in solidly, I've added quite a lot of water, and I've come down the stem and just a little bit at the bottom, and then I've just sort of come in from the edge. I've still got grey on this brush from before, but anyway, it's the same idea. And just don't colour it all in, just do little dashes like that, and it'll just give the illusion of the glass actually having some colour to it. And then you can just pop him
I love that
onto
sheet.
that background.
Sorry if all the paper pads have gone. I think they all have, to be honest.
Yes.
Got any left? Have we got the prehistoric pastels left? Okay, that's still there. Scallops and stuff? Has that gone? That's gone. Okay. We still have the prehistoric pastels. That's one of the only pads we have left now. Sharon, you're back when?
Saturday.
Oh.
Yes. Say no more. Yes.
I'm not saying a word.
You're not, or I'll kill you.
Yes, it's going to be a lovely weekend, a really exciting weekend. I will see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for all your orders today. Thank you for tuning in, all your messages as well. We had a blast today, haven't we?
We have. We've had a great day.
All right, and we'll see you live at 1 tomorrow. Don't forget to look at the shows back on the website.